my channel, and today we're going to be doing a very highly requested video, and it is how to style color tights. And I've been wearing color tights pretty much my entire life. I've been collecting them since I was in high school, so I have this like huge drawer just filled with them. And so I thought I would share some of my tips or like ways that I like to style them, just because you guys have been requesting that on my Instagram because I've been posting it a little bit more recently. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. I'm going to be starting out with the easiest way to style color tights, and this one is actually like color specific, and it is starting out with white tights. Because if you're not 100% or comfortable wearing some bright colored tights, it's really easy to just kind of ease into it with some white ones. So my main tip for that is pretty much just substituting any black tights with some white tights, and it's just gonna create a more like 60s kind of retro effect to it, which I think is pretty cool. And it's just like a really easy way to just switch up your outfit from like a boring black pair of tights. And I do think it also adds kind of like a winter wonderland cozy kind of look to it, in my opinion. So usually the way that I wear it though is with a matching top. So whether it be white, cream, off-white, or whatever shade of white you're wearing, I usually pair the tights with it just so it looks a little bit more uniform, as well as paying attention to the shade of white that might be on the bottom part of your outfit. So if you're wearing a skirt that has like white bits to it, make sure the tights are white just so it matches a little bit better. Or if the dress has cream on it, make sure the tights are cream instead of white. My first tip that is not color specific is to actually wear it as a pop of color. So this is typically how I would wear it if I'm wearing like a black and white coat or a black and white dress. And I usually like to tie that color in somewhere else in the outfit so it's not too random, although you could just wear the tights as a pop of color and that's fine. But typically I like to use another pop of color somewhere else. So in this case I'm wearing a red hat with the red tights. I find that this just kind of makes the outfit look a little bit more complete, in my opinion. My next tip to wear color tights is to pull the main color from a dress. So usually a dress, if it has like a pattern on it, there's one main color on it. So whatever color that may be, you just match the tights to it and it's just gonna look really fun and funky. And I don't know, you can kind of play around with it. So if you have a really bright colored dress and just adding a pop of color with the tights, it's just gonna make it look so cool instead of like a boring plain of black tights. Similar to the previous tip, you can also try pulling in some of the more subtle colors on the dress, and this could create a more interesting and unexpected look. So you can kind of play around with the main color and then as well as the more subtle colors and see which one looks better depending on the type of dress that you have or the pattern or the print. So I don't know, it's just a really fun way that you can create some unexpected looks. Since we do tend to wear tights in the colder months as opposed to the warmer months, I do wear a lot of color tights with coats. I do the exact same thing as I do with the dresses, so I pull the main color or the more subtle color depending on what I want the look to be, and then underneath the jacket I wear something a little bit more subtle. Usually I end up wearing some like short A-line kind of coat, like a double-breasted coat. I just think that looks really cute and like really mod in 1960s, so the color tights just kind of make sense with that type of silhouette. But you can also wear it with something a little bit longer as well, just to create some interesting looks. Really just playing around with it, but the main tip I think to take away from it is to just pull one of the colors that's on the coat. So one of my personal favorite ways to wear colored tights is if I'm wearing it with a top and a skirt, I like to match the plain colored top with the tights. So it would be like the exact same shade, and it's going to create this really cute 1960s mod kind of look, and it's going to look very uniform and like you spend so much time putting this outfit together when in reality you're just wearing like a turtleneck, a skirt, and some tights. And I just think it looks really cute, and you can play around with it. It doesn't have to be a skirt, it could be overalls or it could be a pinafore dress or anything like that. But the main important part of this tip is to just have the plain top be the exact same color as the tights. So if plain colored tops are not your thing, or you're looking for something a little bit more unique, you can also try some printed tops. So if you have a really nice printed blouse, you can try pulling like the main color from that and wearing it onto your tights. And for this particular tip, I do like to keep the rest of the outfit really minimal. So if you have a plain colored skirt or a plain colored overalls or pinafore dress, I think this just kind of prevents the outfit from looking a little bit too colorful and almost clown-like, because there would be a lot of colors going into it. But again, it also depends on the outfit that you're wearing. This one is a little bit harder just because it's a little bit more noticeable if the colors don't match exactly, but wearing the tights the exact same color as your skirt is like such a fun way to wear colored tights. I personally love doing this. I don't have many tights that match perfectly, so I'm still looking for some colors that I can match them perfectly with, but I think it's just so cool and it looks so put together like a matching set, but obviously you're just pairing two different things together. So if you do happen to run across some tights that match a skirt perfectly, like that is like a perfect outfit for me. I think the key to nailing this outfit is A, to have the tights actually match perfectly, B, to have the top be really neutral, so either creams, blacks, or browns, and then tying the colors somewhere else on the top half of the outfit. That way it's a little bit more balanced. So whether you have a hat or a ribbon in your hair or a big brooch that has that color tied into it, I think it's a really nice way to just balance out the outfit, because you don't want too much color on the bottom half and then not any color at the top. It just doesn't really make that much sense. And my last outfit tip is probably the most bold out of all of these, and it is creating one colored outfits. And this is like a little bit more daring. I think this is not going to be for everybody. I like to wear this like randomly when I'm going somewhere. It's not like an everyday to run errands kind of outfit, but I do like to wear a complete one colored outfit. So for this particular example that I'm showing you guys, it's an all red outfit. Red is my favorite color to wear. So this is a little bit more of like a red overload, but I just love how uniform it looks, and it's like very like 1960s like fashion photo shoot. I just think it's like really, really fun. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. A lot of people are going to be in the comments saying they don't like this. It's just another way that you can kind of play around with it and see how you like. You can try using different tones. So say you're using blue, you can try mixing up some different shades of blue to create a really interesting outfit. To finish off the video, I'm just going to quickly mention about the shoes. A lot of you guys I know in the comments are going to be asking me what shoes would you wear with colored tights, and for me personally, if I can find matching shoes to the tights, that is like an ideal. But obviously I don't have enough shoes to just match with all my tights, like that would be insane, and most people don't anyway. Like, who has all these random colored shoes? No one. So for me, if I don't have a matching color, I do go for a neutral, so either black, brown, or blue, and usually in the outfit there's going to be one of those colors in there somewhere, so just pull that color and match it to your shoes. So if the rest of the outfit has black undertones, obviously match it with black shoes. Don't add blue to it because that's just not going to make any sense. So that's just my tip for shoes. Really, really easy, and you probably have all those shoes in your closet anyway. And then one last tip, if you're wondering where you can get tights, my biggest tip is to go to the Halloween store. Halloween is literally like next week, so once Halloween is over, the next day, go to the Halloween store and get all your color tights for 50% off. That, or if you're watching this video and Halloween already passed, then Target, Amazon, they usually have a lot of color tights, so you can look online and find them for really cheap. But for me personally, the best time of the year to buy color tights is October and at the Halloween store. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys liked it and learned something. Let me know in the comments below which way is your favorite way to wear colored tights, or if you liked one of these tips, or if you have any additional tips for everybody else and for me, you can leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!